Here's one thing we learned from every Premier League game so far. Liverpool are just going to outscore you. Whether they have to play like Joe Gomez with Van Dijk once again because Konate's injured, it doesn't matter. Who plays in fullback does not matter as long as they can provide going forward because Salah, Gakpo, Ekitike, Warts, they will get the job done. The Villa-Newcastle game, it has taught us once again they are going to be defensively solid. Newcastle definitely need a striker. Gordon could do a job up there if it's necessary, but if Newcastle get a top striker, even a decent striker, they probably would have won that game and will do well this season. Brighton have a serious amount of depth. They made 5 substitutes, and you could argue that that could have been their starting 11 except for Baleba coming off. And Fulham have a surprising amount more depth than I thought they had whenever they also brought on their entire 5 subs, making the most of it. They also seem to just not drop off much. West Ham might be very, very bad. I mean, I just don't see the fans having the patience for Potter, and Sunderland just have a crash and go attitude and might actually keep them up this season. They brought in the right players. Adingra looked great. Even some of the new signings looked fantastic. Is it just West Ham being bad though? Thomas Frank is ready for the big leagues. He now finally has, I would say, the 7th best squad in the Prem. He is making them look like a top 5 squad with that performance. Yes, it was against Burnley, but that was the best championship defence we've ever seen, with the likes of Kudus doing well, Richarlison getting going. I can see Thomas Frank getting a tune out of most of his players, not tossing any to the side, very utility. They just utilise all of them. City is a force to be reckoned with. Look, Reinders looked so class today. Did not expect him to be getting as far forward as he did at AC Milan with a 10 in front of him instead of in a 2-8 kind of system, but he did, and he ran the show. Haaland looked sharp as ever, but is Wolves just not as good defensively with the new signing of Agbadou? They were like one of the worst sides to stay up defensively last season. Maybe Agbadou just wasn't enough to keep them from being that bad defensively. But yeah, time will tell. I think City were a lot better than most people were expecting, and Wolves were a bit worse.